Hey, book friends. Welcome back to Books I Read. I'm Sheila, and I'm so glad you're here. We're going to do some bookish things here. Obviously, it's a book channel. Today is our buddy read. We are doing Harlan Coben's Play Dead. This is going to be your last video of the new year, but it will also kind of be the first video of the new year. Right?
That's why I called it New Year.
Did I say that? It will be your last video of the last year, and then the new video. You know what I'm saying.
We're ringing in the new year with a book.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. And we are doing the first 7 chapters of Harlan Coben's Play Dead. This, I do believe, I'm almost positive, is his very first published book in 1990, I do believe. And he was in his 20s. I don't know exactly how old he was. I would have to look it up. I don't remember. Because I think he's going to be 60 this year. January 4th is Harlan Coben's birthday. That's what I'm trying to say. And being that we are closing out 2021, I also wanted to share that we should do some reflecting. What are we thankful for? There's a lot to be thankful for, I think. But you can do your own reflecting. My husband got hurt yesterday at work. He ran over his foot with an electric tow motor. So.
Whoop, whoop. But I'm thankful my foot still works.
Yeah. But he has restrictions now. So we will be getting through that. But what a way to end the year, right? What a way. What a way.
Wait till my foot's better. I'll kick it in the butt. Anyway.
Alright, anyway. Before we start talking, if you don't want to do the buddy read or you don't like how we're doing it, you know what I always say. You know what you could do. And this is a buddy read between me and my husband. My husband's over here. Say hi, honey.
Hi, I'm over here.
He's over here. Doesn't want to be on camera. And then, obviously, we're sharing it with you. Hopefully, you have read chapters 1 through 7. If not, then this video isn't going to probably make too much sense to you because you haven't read those chapters. And obviously this buddy read is for adults. Alright, so let's get on with it. How about that? Because that's what you guys are waiting for. Chapter 1. Alright, did you want to kick us off?
He starts off this book like kind of all hot and steamy.
Remember not to give everybody the whole book.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
He starts it off all hot and steamy. Because they're...
You lost... Oh, I was going to say, you lost my little piece of paper.
No, I didn't lose your papers.
Okay.
You know, David and Laura, they're doing their basic, honeymoon stuff, right? And then,
okay, can we go backtrack? Laura was not popular. She became popular.
Yeah, she worked her way to where she is.
She has that magnetism about her.
Magnetism.
We roll our eyes. And Laura and David haven't been married that long. They're on their honeymoon.
Yeah, they've been like married for what, like 2 weeks?
Something like that. Yeah, they're on their honeymoon right now. All right, and then what else do you have?
Okay. After going through the whole...
No, we're sticking on chapter 1.
Yeah, I know. You start... All right, so they start off with their whole,
highlights.
Getting together, blah, blah, blah. They're on their honeymoon.
Okay, but she said she's got a meeting.
They're in Australia. She's, she did have a meeting. He's like, hey... I like to have lots of money, so you better go because you got to take care of your new hubby, basically, kind of thing.
But yet he's a pro...
But he's a pro basketball player.
Yeah, he's a pro basketball player. He says he's going to go for a swim.
Which, okay, all right. If I don't know, I think if I had just got married to whatever, and she's like, I got to go...
Whatever? She thinks.
In the book.
I'm a whatever.
No. And she's like, I'm going to this meeting. I'll be like, can you take me with you? Come on. Really? You're going to stay there?
Why would you go with your wife
to
a business meeting?
I'm going to go swimming in the ocean by myself. Are you really?
Well, later on we find something else about him, so yeah, that kind of makes you wonder. Okay, so anyway, so that's pretty much chapter 1. Do you have any more questions or anything to say about chapter 1? No? Okay, let's move on. Do you guys have any more questions about chapter 1? I don't. That's pretty much the highlight of chapter 1. Chapter 2. Laura calls TC, which is David's best friend, to come help find him because
Right.
now
So-
he's missing.
Now, so he's out missing. He's been gone for what, 2 days at this point when she finally calls TC, I think it was.
I think so.
Okay, first off, okay. The whole TC thing, it's like,
I know we're older.
it makes me wonder, it's like, something like made me think like TC had the hots for her at some point in time. I don't remember if they say anything like that in the book, that he had thought, he had the hots for her or something.
I don't know. Everybody thinks she's attractive, though.
But, I mean, he's like, it seemed like he was like, oh, because he had to come from the United States to Australia, right? Because and it's like he was like lickety split, I'm there kind of thing.
I don't know.
It was just,
All right,
I thought it was weird.
Do we think TC knows anything?
Yeah.
Was
he like? I kind of made me feel like
I feel like he knows
he
something.
knew, or he was ready to go there.
Right, like he was.
Like
ready
he had
for
his
her to
bags
call.
packed and was ready to go.
That's what I thought.
Made me
too.
go, what
Yeah.
in the heck?
What about her dad? Laura's dad seems weird too. On the phone, seems like he knows something. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, her dad. Well, her dad's kind of mysterious. He's kind of like, I don't know.
I just thought her dad was a little strange. I don't know. It doesn't seem like she was that close to her family to begin with.
And what was the deal with her mom?
I don't know.
Why she hate her mom so bad?
I don't know. We're not that far.
Because even further, I'm like, even in my notes it says it's like, dad's mysterious. What's up with her mom? It's like, yeah, what the
Tanner
heck?
quit.
What the heck is up? I don't get that.
Right. I don't know. And again, where is David? Where is he? We still don't know nothing. Where are you going?
I gotta fix this. I'll be back.
All right, and then chapter 3. Laura has to attend the funeral, and she has been staying with her friend Sarita. I think that's her name.
Sarita, yeah.
Sarita.
Hey, I got a question.
Sure.
Stan goes over there.
We're not that far.
We're not that far.
We're not that far. She just got to the funeral.
I just made notes. I didn't separate them like
okay,
you
so
did.
let me finish this, and then what you're saying will make sense.
Okay.
So after her company, so something about her company. I don't know what I was saying there, but is David dead? Is he? That's what her company and people want to know. Is he really dead? Because they don't have a body, do they?
They found his clothes.
Right, but they don't have a body.
But at the funeral, but she wanted to see the body.
Right.
And TC told her you don't want to see the body.
Right.
Since what the heck?
Who stops somebody from seeing the body?
You can't stop somebody. Who does that?
Well, and wouldn't they want her to identify David?
It's like, why? I even asked him, like, why can't she see the body in my notes?
The surgeon. Who is the surgeon working on?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I want to know. That was the big thing in chapter 3 for me. Who in the hell is the surgeon, and who is he working on? Where is he? Where did he come from?
Yeah.
And then, of course, Stan is David's brother. His long-lost, estranged brother that has all of a sudden come into the picture. Why?
And you know what I said about Stan?
What'd you say?
I said, Stan's a pig.
Well...
He
wants money.
He's a pig.
He owes... He's got a gambling debt.
Well, that's further down, though.
Yeah, I know.
Leading up to that, though, he's a pig.
Yes, he is.
He's a womanizing piece of crap.
Yeah, he is a piece of crap. At least he comes across that way so far in his attitude.
Yeah, I put it here. I'm like, who's the dude in the operation?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm like, who's the dude?
Stop it, Tanner.
Should I write down what my thoughts were
Here,
about
hold on.
that?
We're going to take a short break because we need to put Tanner away. All right. Okay, Tanner's put away. My husband might have some more questions at the end. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. All right, so we're in chapter 4. Laura is at David's funeral, and Stan shows up.
Right. Stan, like I said, he's just a dog.
He wants money, though.
Yeah, but his initial drive wasn't just the money. His initial drive was, I want to get in her pants.
Yeah, but he wants the money, too.
He's like, I can get it out. She needs a real man.
Yeah,
I can get in her
He thinks
pants.
he's something special. I know.
It's like
really, dude?
I mean, I know it's a book and all, but I want to beat his ass.
Yeah, but that's good that Harlan makes you,
It's like, this guy's a major, you know...
think that, want to, or feel that way, that he's doing a good job. What I'm trying to say is, even in Harlan Coben's 20s, he was already doing what a good writer does, or, where he makes you hate certain characters. That's pretty interesting that he could already do that, just right off the bat.
Yeah. I think that...
I mean, it wasn't too hard to hate Standal just by what he said about that girl. I mean, if you have any...
He was just...
No,
if
you care about people of any sort.
He didn't care about nobody but himself.
Right.
Anyway.
All right, chapter 5. Laura at the house they bought. She's at the house that they bought looking for... I thought it was hilarious when she was at the bank.
Yeah. And she was... And they're like... Well, that's further... That's further
Is it further down?
Yeah, that's like in chapter 6.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so... Okay. I'm sorry. I'm skipping ahead. Okay, so Laura goes to the house they bought. She's looking around and everything. She's thinking that, maybe he's going to appear or whatever. But she thinks somebody broke in.
Yeah, well, when she got to the house was unlocked. And she knew that they had locked it. And she was the only... Her and David were the only ones with the keys.
Right. So who did this?
So she goes in...
Who got into this house?
She noticed that there was a picture that had gotten torn up.
Oh, is that what that was? Oh, yeah.
Somebody was pissed off at somebody and they just ripped up the picture, like, you son of a bitch,
Right.
And they just ripped up the picture, and
Right.
that's when she ends up calling CT, and he comes up there, and they're continuing on with their lovely investigation. But
yeah. But also in this chapter, I wrote down, who's the man under the bandages?
Yeah. Now, okay. I don't know if it's spoiler alert or whatever, because I don't know if it's true. I really have no idea. I haven't read the whole book yet.
Yeah, we haven't read the whole book.
My thoughts were, okay, David is trying to change his identity, but why?
But why? He really seemed like he loved Laura.
Agreed.
I mean, the way they met, she even took us in the past and how they met and everything.
Now, leading up to this whole mess, do you guys remember the whole thing about, they kept talking about his demon, and did he come out again?
Yeah, something in his head.
It's like, did something come out again? And this whole time,
wait. That is in chapter 6 or 7, where she was helping him through.
They explained it in 7. They explained it with the whole.
Yeah, but my whole point though is, I get migraines, and that's some shit.
Did that make you go? Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, holy crap. This actually happens, this would be worse than what I get. So, I don't know, but that's a good question, dear. That's a really good question.
Yeah, I sat and thought. It's like, okay, now, all right, what chapter are we on?
We are at the end, or we are going on chapter 6. At the end of chapter 6.
Okay, so we're at the end of chapter 6. Laura, she goes into the ridding of the will thing, okay?
Right.
And the financial guy is telling her blah, 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 blah.
Right,
and she's like, what about this other account? It had $250,000 in it. Right. And he's like, there is no account. Whatever.
I know, there's no documentation.
She ends up, and she ends up, they find out there actually was an account, but that David was the one that emptied it out.
Right.
But
he transferred
the money out of the account into...
And why would he do that?
But he did it when they were in Australia.
I know, but I don't understand.
Okay.
What is he hiding from Laura? What is going on?
Which is where I'm going, did he pay to have surgery done? And if he did, why?
Why? Well, that's what I'm saying. I have here at the end of chapter 6, what's bothering me so much so far in these 6 chapters is the surgeon and the man.
Why? But I have this conflict going on too. It's like, you got somebody that broke into their house and did this thing with the picture. The same apartment that this picture was in was the same apartment that the records for his bank account were in. Mm. The bank account records came up missing too, remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, okay, supposedly this other person found out that they were going to Australia from their criteria of their thing in the apartment.
Right.
So couldn't somebody have flown to Australia to do something to David if they didn't like him?
That's what I was thinking. Who did David do this, or did somebody do this to David? Is my question. And then at the end of chapter 6, I'm going, why is Laura trusting Stan so much? This is this long lost brother. They haven't talked. David told Laura, I don't have anything to do with my brother.
So weird.
But yet she's so trusting of this dude. Why?
Yeah,
and so is her sister.
Her friends are weird too.
I know. Why are
her friends are like college frat, crazy, fraternity psycho girls.
And what I ask myself, right. And what I ask myself is like, okay, do I just think, or do we just think differently because we're on the poorer side of the spectrum, so we don't think the way rich people think? Is that the problem here?
They talk about $250,000 like.
I know.
It's just $250,000.
Well, they talk about that like we talk about $100, or $50.
Jesus.
All right, in chapter 7, last chapter. You still have your notes? Okay, cool. Last chapter. Laura is confused about the account, which we just discussed. Stan needs money for the gambling debt.
He gets his shit beat. I loved it. It was great.
By the man.
That freaking Mr. B.
Oh yeah, Mr.
B done kicked Mr. A's butt.
Oh, I know. He broke his
finger right clean off. That was great. And then he stomped on it afterwards.
I know. I was like, oh my god.
Great. Oh my god. I was sitting there cheering in the book. I'm like, yes.
And at the end of, I know, right? And then at the end of chapter 7, Laura's father just, I don't know what it is about.
Her dad is weird.
It's so weird.
It's like he's I don't know. He's like the weirdo in the background. I don't know. He's just really strange. I don't know what his
I don't know what's up with that.
Harlan Coben, you needed to work on him. I know you were young and all, but you needed to...
he even says at the beginning of this book...
You needed to give us a little more info on Dad and Mom, because they were like the weirdest...
Well, we don't know if there's more info yet, but he does tell us at the beginning of this book, hey, take this with a grain of salt. I was in my 20s. This is like my very first publication. I was just starting out. So he's like, don't expect too much if you read my newer stuff, So far, I don't hate the book, though. I don't hate it.
I don't even read these kind of books, and I'm kind of liking it.
I love Harlan Coben. I feel like he just had that natural talent. I don't know. Do you have anything else on your notes we didn't say or talk about?
I don't think so. Like I said...
Did we cover everything?
Yeah, I got
Okay, cool.
It's like, for a minute I thought, okay, Stan needed money. So I thought maybe he was trying to get it out of David. And David was like, leave me alone. And he was trying to find out where he was going, but...
Right now,
weird.
The thing right now, up to chapter 7, is where I'm at, is why is Laura so trusting? Obviously, where is David, and why did he do this if he loved Laura so much? Is TC involved? Is Laura's father involved? Or what does Laura's father know? And Laura's mom is pretty weird as well. What is the division between Laura and her mom? I don't get it. Alright, so what do you all think? Where are you at in chapters 1 through 7? I hope you guys wrote notes. Make sure you write notes so you can, ask questions too that we can discuss. Discussion questions in the comments so we can talk back and forth, because that's always so much fun. And what else? I don't know. What else, honey? Anything? I don't know. I hope you guys are enjoying your New Year's Eve. I hope you guys have a safe and enjoyable one. Be safe. Be good.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly, please. Please drink responsibly. And, all that jazz. Be careful out there. That kind of thing. And I've been reflecting. I got to share this with you guys. You can turn off if you don't want to watch this part. But I've been reflecting, I really hate getting old. I hate getting older. Okay, and this is the thing. This is like the reflection or the epiphany for me. Paula Deen's house tour popped up on my, recommended YouTube rabbit hole thing. And it made me so sad to watch Paula Deen, because she's, she loses her words now, and I'm like, I lose my words too. And she has to kind of be walked through you know, the recipes now because she's getting older. And I thought it was really hilarious when she can't think of a word, she'll say, "Hey, can you read my tongue? Get that or pull that word off my tongue." She said her aunt used to do that, or somebody she knows used to do that, and it was funny. But I totally understand. Getting old sucks. And the epiphany for me was, wow, Paula Deen is getting old. I remember when she was younger, when I used to watch her when my kids were little, and it's like, that means I'm getting older, and this sucks. I hate getting older. It makes me so sad to see Paula Deen getting older. Because it's like, getting old sucks. Why can't we all just stay where we're the happiest? You know? No.
I work that way.
I know. But anyway,
I'm older than you. What are you complaining about? Give me a break.
I guess what I'm trying to say is I can't wait to come to that accepting terms of when you're getting older, and it's like, okay, you can't turn back time. You just have to go forward. You appreciate what you have. You appreciate the people around you and where your life is, and hopefully you are in the best stage at that point, or the most enjoyable stage for you.
That's why old people like listening to Cher. If I could turn
back time, if I could find a way.
It's like, really? Are you serious?
Right? All right, guys. I have some errands to run today. I want to do them earlier, and of course I got to take my daughter to work. So hopefully I will get you something fun today so I can share with you tomorrow on the 1st. Because I'm going to bring you this buddy read early. All right. But I guess my husband and I are going to go now. Say bye.
Go. Bye-bye.
Yeah, and we will see you tomorrow or the next time on Books I Read or in the next buddy read. Bye.